Hello, this is Gary MacDougall here, and I want to talk to you today about freeing yourself in this present moment. I want to talk to you about healing the past, healing your inner child, healing it so that you can be your true, authentic self. How many people are truly alive, truly free, like free with who you are, free to express yourself, following your dreams, doing the work that you love, being prosperous, being fulfilled in your work, being fulfilled in your relationship. I want to talk about that today, and I'm going to talk about how to do that. There's some ways you can do that. So healing your child. So the reason why I bring these talks up is I do some sessions with men. I work with men. That's what I do. I'm a light worker, healer, whatever, guide, whatever you want to call it. I don't do the healing. The people do the healing. Love does the healing. And what I find is like these similar issues come up. Similar men from different parts of the world, I'll be talking to them, but they're facing the same things. It's like these causal planets, astrology. The causal planets are bringing up the similar issues with men, so I speak to that. And maybe, a man I don't talk to, or even a woman that watches this video in another part of the world, maybe you hear this and it helps you, so I do this for you. And this is my offering to the world. This is my offering to the universe to help people heal, to help people be free, alive. And just raise the vibration of this planet, to make this earth the best place it can be. So if you're struggling in the present moment with your work, not being yourself, not being able to be yourself, maybe fear's holding you back, I want to talk to you about something that's been coming up about how to heal the inner child. If you're in the present moment and you're not expressing yourself, you're not being free, there's something holding us back. And so often I'll talk to people and they'll know something's holding them back, but they won't know what that feeling is. And if we just go to the feeling, we go to our body, where do we feel that feeling that holds us back? Is it shame? Shame of maybe you expressed yourself as a child and people laughed at you or made fun of you or told you don't act like that, don't be creative, don't be goofy. But we are creative, we are goofy, or some of us are. I was born like that. I'm definitely creative and goofy. So just to allow yourself to be yourself, but then tap into that shame, tap into that fear of being rejection, or that fear of feeling that cold shame, that embarrassment. When we feel embarrassed, what do we think of ourselves? We think, oh, we're a loser, or we're an asshole, or we're awkward, or we're different. Damn, we're different. Yeah, we're different. We're all different. We're all one in a part of this planet. But we have our oddities. We have our differences. And instead of dissing each other or hating ourselves or internalizing this feeling of I'm not good enough or I'm a loser or whatever, we can celebrate our differences. We can celebrate our pain. Well, why would you celebrate pain? Because it's pain that holds us back. It is shame that holds us back. It's the self-identity of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. But how do you get this out? If I'm striking a chord with you and this is resonating, just feel into your body, feel it. Do you have a fear of rejection? Is there fear holding you back? Is there sadness? Whatever, just feel into it. So many people I talk to, it's I can feel it, but I just can't get it out. I say this in almost all my videos, but it's the same thing. It just keeps coming up. It's like these feelings, we can express them, we can find them, but sometimes we just need to cry it out, or just need to scream it out, or we just need to whatever. And it doesn't help if we're screaming at our partners. I've got a wife, we're almost married 10 years. It doesn't help when she's screaming at me, or if I scream at her back. So always calling in the light first. I always like to anchor in the light, anchor in God, anchor in love, in my heart, in my center, and feel it. And if I don't feel it, if I feel fear, feel sadness, whatever holding me back, I don't necessarily have to act on it, because that's not necessarily my true authentic self. But I definitely want to get that shit out. So how do we get that out? You can express it, you can identify it, feel it, get it out. If that doesn't help, cry it out. If you can't cry it out, something I'll do is I was talking about this morning with somebody, is I'll pray about it. I'll ask God, the creator of this universe. Imagine this creative power. So this is the image I've been getting lately. I've seen this video recently on Facebook where a person has the sun and all the planets are going around the sun. And it's fascinating. It's orchestrated. It's like, how do these planets not bump into each other, and it just so harmoniously this thing happens. But the sun's not stagnant. The sun is going through the universe at 77,000 kilometers an hour, something crazy, ridiculous like that. So the sun's going through, everything's rotating around the sun, And human beings are just a micro of that macro. We're moving in life, we're evolving, we're moving, and the energy is spiraling through us. Just like the planets spiral around the sun, we are moving through life, and we just have to keep this energy going. Call on that power, the power that holds this whole universe together, God, creator, source, whatever. That source is in us. We are powerful. We can create an awesome life. We can create healing for us. We can create freedom. We can create spiritual genius, creative genius. We just have to call on it from that power, the power that is in us. We don't need to know how to get it out if we can't get it out. We just have to ask the universe, the creator in you, the unconscious, the genius. God, love, knows how to heal you. So I ask the universe, if you're struggling right now, if you're suffering with your finances, if you're suffering in your heart, if you're not free, I'm going to call forth your freedom. I want to call forth your love. I want to call forth your healing so that you can be free and you can be authentic. I wish they taught this to my children in school. I want my kids to go. I sold a bunch of plants this week in my yard because I wanted to free up some space to make food. A lady came by. She bought all my plants. I was so happy. And she brought her man, and he dug them all up. I'm feeling really good about that because my joints don't hurt from digging up all those plants. And she said that her kids were sensitive and they were different, and they go to yogic flyer school. Or her grandkids do, because the grandkid was sensitive and different. It's like, why didn't I go to yogic flying school when I was a kid? I do yoga, I do stretching. But just to be honored to be different, and just encourage kids to be creative and not have to force all this info in. The best part of my learning is the opposite, is when it comes out, it comes through me. So you're powerful inside. You can learn how to do this. Call that shit out, get free. You just have to call it out so that your inner child can heal, so your inner child can know that it's perfect, that it's allowed to be free, it's allowed to express itself, and we're unique, and that's a gift. So get a little crazy. Just don't get crazy on your partner. Get a little crazy on each other. But own your shit, own your anger, own that sadness, whatever, and just call it out. Own it. It's not who you are. It's, at some point we think we're losers, or we think we're whatever, but it's not true. The truth is, you're love, you're powerful, you're spiraling through the universe at 77,000 kilometers an hour on this awesome planet Earth. What did Joe Rogan say about it? We're just a bunch of space monkeys on a spaceship traveling through Earth. That's all we are. Okay, so maybe we're not a space monkey, maybe we're just a human being. I accept a human being with a soul. So healing your inner child, you can be free, you can be alive, you can live a prosperous life. There's no shame in that. This isn't an illusion. This is real. This life is it's real. I hear this illusion talk a lot, and that's fine. If people think it's an illusion for them. That's fine. But for me, it's real. I have kids. I have to feed my kids and love my kids and nurture my kids and nurture my wife, and I'm not responsible to keep them happy. But if I'm happy and I'm healthy and I'm present with my kids, I know they're a lot happier with me. And if I'm working and I'm making money, my wife's a lot happier with me too. So let's get real serious about that. So, if you're contemplating a job change, like I did, you can make that happen too. We are creators. We are powerful. And in embracing our power and embracing our love and putting that out into the world, we can create a better life and we can create a better world. And we don't have to do it all alone. There's 7 billion people on this planet. You just do which kind of brings up another topic. It's like surrendering divine will. What the heck does that mean? It's like when that energy spirals up and you start alive and you start following that energy that's alive, following that intuition, and there's synchronicity, and all of a sudden you're putting your love and your creativity into your life, things start getting better. And if you get about how you really feel, if you hate your job, hate it. You hate that person at work, feel that hatred, take it out on them, but own it and heal it, and then walk your love lead you into a new job, or in that job with more love. So everybody, struggles with, are they with their partner? Are they in the right job? Should they follow their heart? Follow your heart, trust your soul, follow your love.
everything will work out. You'll be prosperous, you'll be loving. I think I touched upon it. I've touched upon it all. Yeah. And if you're scared to start something new, I was 10 months ago. I don't think I feel an ounce of fear in the last 6 months. So if you have an nation, you have an inspiration, you have that something and just do this, do it. You never know, it might save the world, it might change the world, or it might change yourself, or go on a tropical vacation with what they really want. Follow your dreams, follow your goals.